Awesome, John. Thank you for talking to us. United we play. Can you define it in your own words and its significance? Is it something that you see would produce the next Park Ji-sung?
That would be the dream.
I'll define it in my own words, and that would be golden opportunity for the young generation of footballers coming across. Golden opportunity being the word of definition.
No, it's a huge experience for the players, especially. I think United We Play gives an identity to obviously Manchester United's culture all over the world, but also a chance for the players to experience what it's like to be a Manchester United player.
What it emphasizes and what it brings is a lot of opportunity and hunger and desire to play at the highest level, and also a roadmap not just towards playing at Carrington or training at Carrington, but also Indian football. So that's what I think is the next step in Indian football, and for India to make it across continents is roadmap.
Ultimately, they come and experience Old Trafford, then they come and get the chance to play and train at Carrington also. So, and then to get to see the first team players play as well. So it's an amazing package.
Ultimately, the dream would be to present the opportunity for young people to play in the Premier League. But these things take time.
Yeah.
It's a really exciting project. It's a project that we're really, really proud of. But we're building an infrastructure, we're creating opportunity. These things take time, but it's really exciting to know that we're well underway and that the project is already evolving and developing, and in just a few years we're seeing a significant impact, which is fantastic.
So you've been at the United Academy as well for a couple of years, right? How did those few years shape your experience as a professional and today as a coach as well?
Yeah, it was my decision to why I chose Manchester United, because I knew they were going to develop me as a player and a person. First and foremost, that I was going to become a better player, which, I hope to be a Manchester United player. But if it wasn't to work out at Manchester United, I could go and be a player maybe in another club. So I think that was the big thing for me. It's how Manchester United develop players. Not only that, they develop the person as well and help them to go on and be successful in other areas as well, not just football.
Not everyone can be a top level footballer, but everyone can be inspired by the game. So it's really important to us that through the way we coach and through the way we develop, we not only develop football skills, but we're developing transferable skills. So we help young people to be great communicators or team players or leaders, or to show resilience or purposefulness or determination. I think those are all qualities that young people can transfer into education or into the world of employment. So our coaches are passionate about trying to help young people develop football skills, but if we can make them better people, then absolutely that's one of our goals as well. So the coaches that have been working with the young players through this project, not only will they have been trying to improve skills, they'll have been trying to develop the whole person.
15,000 plus participants, out of which I believe 6 made it to Old Trafford. You as well, man. You were a part of the academy, and then you eventually ended up becoming India's number 9. What do you think separates them from the rest?
I think it's the sacrifice that you make. It's the dedication that you need to show, because the competition from all other players around the world who want to become a professional is very tough. It's a tough discipline to get through as a professional player. So you need a little bit of luck, but you also need a lot of dedication and sacrifice as well.
I think the hard work, effort, dedication, desire, these are words that I signified my whole career with, and I can see them resemble this with the boys that are training now. And also I think the same thing comes from Apollo as well. The way they want to help the opportunities given to not just boys in India, but also now if you talk about United We Play, they were in Thailand, they were in Bangladesh, they were in Nepal. So the whole Southeast Asia, India included, it's a process of togetherness that people like me, Aditi and Apollo have come together to help the youth across India and Southeast Asia to take that next step. So I think academy football and everyone's help in togetherness is important for Indian football to grow and be seen on the world map.
So I read that there were more than 100 coaches from Man United soccer schools that were engaged in this program. How crucial has it been to train the trainers? Because in the grassroots, that's key, right?
Absolutely fundamental. So our approach at the academy, certainly in this country, but across a number of territories, we're passionate about sharing what we have, because we can share what we have. We can raise the standards of coaching, we can raise the standard of players, and ultimately that's a benefit to the game. We think as a leading light in the world of football, we've got a responsibility to nurture the ecosystem, to nurture the world of football. So if we can share our resource and expertise, absolutely that's what we want to do. And I think that if you can improve and develop coaches, that's a fundamental cornerstone of how you go about improving and developing your young players and inspiring and developing your young players. So the fact that we've had coaches kind of working directly is fantastic, but ultimately it's about also educating the local coaches to be able to replicate some of the work that we do here at Carrington, which ultimately will see the program build over time.
Congratulations, the season's been pretty awesome. How is season 5 going to be bigger?
Yeah, I think it's going to go from strength to strength, because I think that's what Manchester United always do. The partnerships that they have, and United we play, you can see it's grown each year, and hopefully that will continue to be the case.
We're proud of the number of young people that have been involved. We're really proud that we've been able to bring some of the young people here, some of the winners, to come and spend time with us. As I say, I think that when you're building infrastructure, when you're building it correctly, it takes time. But if we can make the same progress in the next 4 years as we have done in the last 4 years, I think everyone will be really, really pleased. My measure really of the success of when you're working with young people is just the amount of enjoyment that young people have through the game and through the inspiration that the game can give to young people. So, if I were to look at what we would hope for in the coming years, it's to make sure that we've got more and more young people in love with the game, and ideally in love with Manchester United, but in love with the game, inspired by the game.
We have to go bigger. As you mentioned, 15,000 kids. Let's do 30. Why not? We have to keep pushing. We have to keep finding footballers. And also, this opportunity shows everybody a path that this is your way to move forward. This is a roadmap as such, because a lot of parents ask all of us at some point, how do we take our child to another place? How do we move our child forward? And that's the next step. If we've done 15, let's do 30. I'm all hands in, and I know Apollo will be by my side, and I know United will be by my side. So let's go smash it out of the park in another season.
Awesome. Robin, thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you so much, Manas.